Oh, yes. I was like, generally, or?
Would be good.
While we're arguing on the floor, I guess it's like. Email.
Hello, good morning, Ways and Means.
Morning.
Wow, that was very abundant. I appreciate it. It is 9:02 a.m. It is Friday, April 11th. We have a number of amendments before us for H 454 for third reading. We might still get more while we are on the floor, but we have 3 for now. Despite what it says on the agenda, we are going to start with the Toof Houghton amendment because they have the most stops to go. Please join us. After they leave us here, they're going to go down to the Education Committee and then only amendment that also gets to stop in appropriations. Congratulations, welcome.
What did we call it? Talented, what did?
We don't do that.
Oh,
Operating.
No, we have more dignity.
Happy Friday.
Well, thank you for having me. For the record, Representative Casey Toof, I represent St. Albans Town and I serve on the Education Committee. Do you want me to go through the whole amendment or just the amendment that for this?
Whole amendment, please, because it's actually an amendment to our amendment.
Okay, so it is, okay, so
The whole thing.
my amendment, I'm following what is in the calendar because it was easy
Thank you.
for me to walk around with it. So there's
Can you pull that up? Can you pull it up? and make sure?
Action calendar.
Oh, just the action calendar works. Thank you.
action calendar. And so there are 5 instances of amendment and starting on 1508 of the calendar, today's calendar. The first instance of amendment is going to be adding 2 non-voting members of legislators to our committee of redistricting subcommittee, our boundary redistricting committee. Those 4 members are legislative members, 2 current members from the House of Representatives that are not of the same political party or same school district. And they will be appointed.
Wait, page.
1508, and I'm on 1509 now, section B. So 2 current members of the House of Representatives, not all from the same political party or same school district, who shall be appointed by the Speaker. And then 2 members of the Senate, not from the same political party or same school district, who shall be appointed by the Committee on Committees. And then they will be non-voting members, but they will be there to facilitate drawing those boundaries. In the second instance of amendment on the same page, 1509, is changing just the 5 members to the 9 members. And then going on to the third instance of amendment. Oh, I'm still on that page. Sorry, I missed that. Is going to be setting up a school district voting ward task force. This is going to start working on the governance within those boundaries. Working with the members on that committee will be the Secretary of State or the designee, 3 members who shall be appointed by the Vermont Municipal Clerk Treasurers Association, 2 members appointed by the Vermont School Boards Association, and also the Director of Vermont Center for Geographic Information
I think that's a lovely idea.
or designee. Oh, okay. And they're just going to be working on or before October 15th, consulting with the district boundary committee, subcommittee on governance. They're trying to find the optimal number of school board members per school board to maximize public representation and democratic input while maintaining effective school board size, and then boundaries for school district voting wards within each school district. And then they have assistance from the task force shall have the administrative, technical, and legal assistance of the Secretary of State's office and the technical assistance of the Agency of Digital Services, Vermont Center for Geographic Information. The task force may contract with such expert services as may be necessary. And then the fourth instance of amendment was on page 1511 today. That is going to be the property tax classification implementation report with the new classifications of the non-homestead property taxes. It's going to kind of have the Commissioner of Taxes study this, and on or before December 15th, 2026, they shall submit a study report detailing the Commissioner's findings under the section to you folks here in the House Ways and Means Committee and the Senate Committee on Finance.
The department, I'm eternally grateful for the relationship we have with the Department of Taxes, and they usually tell us if something's going wrong and we need to fix something, but formalizing it in the statute seems perfectly fine.
And so that's it. It helps ease some of our concerns with with this bill. Probably not all of our concerns, but it does help me kind of get to where I may need to be on the overlying bill.
Thank you. Anyone questions from anyone? And Representative Houghton is the second sponsor on this amendment. Yeah.
What was the, I mean, and my understanding is what this does is this makes half of that committee now elected political entities. And what was the rationale for that?
You're talking about the redistricting committee. I like having the 5 appointees that we have right now are non-elected. They're not beholden to really anyone. And they're going to be picking who, the people who designate, who appoint those 5 are non-elected. And I think putting elected members on this, they can be held accountable, even though they're non-voting members, they're still accountable to the voters, the people of Vermont.
But my understanding is they don't make the decision. That decision is a recommendation that this body makes a decision on.
Yeah, but they'll be on the committee to oversee it and be a part of the conversation in working with the other 5 members.
And did you take testimony on the class, the composition of this kind of, I mean, did you take testimony on best practice in this kind of commission?
We took testimony on several things within the House Committee on Education. And if I had my way, I would have had 5 members that were all elected bodies or beholden to elected people to make these decisions. But the committee ended up going the other way. And I think this is a good compromise for me because of, the task that they're going to be dealt with is going to be to draw districts. And I think if you are an elected official, you have to be beholden to your constituents and the people of Vermont. And so I think it's a really good compromise for me to get to where I need to be on this bill.
I personally have no interest in serving on this subcommittee. But I have seen that having 1 or 2 legislative members on a task force or a subcommittee can help maintain sort of a connection to the body and so that the body feels more responsive to that subcommittee. So
This does make half the committee political.
yeah. Any other questions?
Without looking deeply into each effective date section, this is inserting the effective date of this particular edition from the amendment. Is that safe to say? I didn't go through and compare each section.
I will defer that to Ledge Council because you're talking in the 5th instance with all the
Yeah.
effective dates. Yeah.
Exactly.
I didn't go through all that personally because I kind of put that in the faith of Ledge Council.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Ask one more clarifying question. It says that there are 9 non-voting members, but there's 5 non-legislative members. I'm just making sure I've counted this before you disappear. 2 members appointed by the Speaker of the House, 2 members, committees, and 1 member by the governor does not up to 10. What am I missing?
And 4
What?
and 4 legislators.
Okay, so those are the non-voting members, but that's a list of 10. It says non-legislative equals 5. I'm just counting the math. I just need to do the math. I need a minute to think about this because math is not adding up to me. I just want to make sure I know what I'm doing.
Can
Representative Bodie?
I would like to hear somebody run through.
Oh, I see what it is. I see what
Who's
it
voting
is.
and non-voting?
I see what it is.
Does
I see. I
do the
counted.
legislators have the ability to outvote the?
No, it's
No.
5-4.
Okay.
It is 5-4.
Okay, so I thought it was.
They're not.
5-4, it's just too
Okay.
much.
They're not
is on
voting,
the
but
table.
yeah, they're not.
It's on the
All right.
table.
Yeah, it's because
Too many people speaking at once.
Sorry.
So it's not on you. Okay, so. Representative Holcomb, are you done?
Yeah, I just need the
Okay,
math.
great, thank
Just need
you.
the math.
Representative Odie, are you done?
I'm done because I wanted to be sure.
Great.
Legislators could be outvoted.
Wonderful, thank you. Representative Chu, would you like to respond to anything?
no, I think we.
Fantastic, good. I'm glad we are, was anyone have any further questions?
No.
Okay, wonderful, thank you.
Thank you.
Folks, this is a floor amendment. Representative Houghton, you're good?
I am good. I appreciate, actually,
Thank you.
I appreciate that, we worked together on this amendment, and I think it will move us forward, and, it's a good.
Thank you. Would you like to identify yourself for the record, please?
Sorry, Representative Boyd.
Thank you. Okay, thanks. This is a floor amendment, so we are straw polling it. All those in favor, raise your hand. All those opposed? Representative Holcomb?
Are you I a am. no or I a? would have preferred to straw poll this after I had time to digest.
Okay,
I don't want to stop this. I understand that the interest of compromise, we need to move forward.
okay. So are you a yes or no? It's fine either
I
way.
was trying to pretend I didn't hear you call me.
Yeah, I did. So would you like to be a yes or a no? It's fine either way.
Stay. I mean, my problem is
You
this.
may not abstain.
Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna vote to go forward.
Okay, great.
I really
Yes.
don't like this
Yeah.
because I feel like this undercuts the intent.
Yes.
And I feel like there have been multiple efforts to have political solutions to empirical problems, and I'm really worried we're gonna go down that road again. Out of deference to keeping an ongoing conversation going, I'm willing to move forward. But I just seriously hope this doesn't become yet another effort to politicize what has to be a really hard conversation that we need to have. So to keep that conversation going, I'm willing to move forward.
Thank you. So I heard an 11-0. Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And I am sorry to rush people. That such is the nature of floor amendments. It's very,
Less I have,
challenging.
better.
yes, thank you. Thank you for joining us. So off you all go to the education committee, I believe. We're going to take a 3-minute break and then we're going to hear the next amendment.